This video will show the completing of square technique for solving a quadratic equation. If you want to pause the video and try the questions below, you may do so and then press play when you're ready to see the answer. So first of all, when we have the equation in general form and the a value is 1, we want to do the following list of steps to get to the answer. So for question number 1, we would isolate the constant term. So we'd move the 1 over. And then we want to take the b value, divide it by 2. So 6 divided by 2 is 3, and then square it. So we add 9 to both sides of the equation. And we factor the perfect square trinomial. And then we would use the square root principle to square root both sides of the equation, making this plus or minus, and then isolating the 3, and giving us x equals 3 plus or minus the root of 10. In the next two examples, we'll see that the b value being odd can make the question a little bit trickier. So we're going to take x squared plus 5x plus a number equals 2 plus the number. So we take the b value, which is 5, we divide it by 2, and then we square it. And that will give us 25 over 4. So we'll add 25 over 4 to both sides of the equation. When we complete the square here, we will get x plus 5 over 2. That 5 over 2 is the square root of 25 over 4. It's also half of the b term. When we bring 2, which is really 8 over 4, and we add that to 25 over 4, that's going to give us 33 over 4. So we square root both sides of the equation, putting our plus and minus. And now this would be plus or minus the root of 33 over the square root of 4, which is 2. So we bring the terms over, we get negative 5 over 2, plus or minus root 33 over 2. And that's really going to give us x equals negative 5 over 2 plus or minus root 33. So they're both over 2. The next question, we have to make the a value 1. So we're going to divide every term by 3. So it's going to give us x squared plus 7/3 x minus 5/3 equals 0. We'll bring over the constant term, so 7/3 x plus a number equals 5 over 3 plus the same number. So this is a little tricky here. We have to take 7 over 3 times it by half, which is the same as dividing by 2, and then square it. So 7 times 1 squared would be 49. 3 times 2 squared would be 36. So we're going to add 49 over 36 to both sides of the equation. So that's going to give us x plus 7 over 6 squared. And that's going to equal, so if we have to add 5/3 plus 49 over 36, the common denominator would be 36. So 5/3 would be times 12. So that would be 60 over 36 plus 49 over 36. So that would give us 109 over 36. So we square root both sides of the equation. That's going to give us x equals negative 7 over 6 plus or minus root 109 all over 6, which is really negative 7 plus or minus the square root of 109 divided by 6.